What we're doing tonight is poetry in public, poetry in motion. We're taking the revolution out from the basement and putting it out into the streets, onto the fucking public transportation. That's what we're doing. And it's either going to be really awesome or I'm going to get shanked and disown all of my friends for not following suit. Meninges enveloping my new horizon waiting. Purge and leak streams of carbonated pink lemonade, dyeing the puddles formed by the sudden influx of Seattle slush. Haruki Murakami mumbles a phrase to me in Japanese telepathically. He refuses to repeat this phrase in English. I can't help but blame this on my week of sobriety and my abuse of caffeine, fiending with a superhuman feeling that my career as a poet is non-existent, that every effect reciprocated may be done so strangely. The juice of my future is being concentrated by earwigs. They don't care about what's in there, it's there, and they need it gone. Chewing, and trimming off the fat, chewing, and trimming off the fat. Soon enough, we will all be smiling with blank faces without a single thought left for thinking. White noise, black snow piling up like charcoal tissue, shocked from the other electric sheep in heat. Charge yourself before our power is gone and we look like asterisks. Our legs removed, made into drumsticks, banging on floor toms, rap-tap-tapping on snares, steering wheels, tabletops, hubcaps, rap-tap-tapping away until they turn us into billy clubs or pool cues. And this poem will stop before they do. This poem has stopped.
Where's my revolution, Ma? We felt like toddlers, unwilling to share any single concept to toy with, to mold into statues or even kitchen utensils, and leave with the satisfaction that we had something to change, to create, a need to fill, to prove to somebody out there that we know better than the mother, the father. We were cheated by their blinded, stunted old age and nuclear holocausts. Give us a reason to riot, to release our anger onto the hurting masses, pleasing each other at each beating, breaking moment, to cry in solidarity that life isn't fucking fair, so we fixed it. Where is my goddamned revolution, Mom? Opening our iPhones to sign pre-written letters to our senators, presidents. Who the fuck knows if they even get the message? I know I didn't read it. Where is my march, my battle cry? Whole cities are occupied and overflowing, infesting and spreading the word via Facebook and text message. We call it a rebellion, held in these hands made of apples, teeth made of rock salt. Let me think, repeat, breathe, repeat, fuck, repeat, rinse, repeat, and maybe God would let us be the ease of holding ourselves accountable for our actions, but we simply are not wise enough yet to let go of these primitive urges, umbilical attachments, giving into each reaction and calling it an emotion. I'm not ready yet for ripe old age, for settled obedience, for the rest of this goddamn crowd to sit down and listen. We don't even sway with the music anymore, just gawk and stare like we were never understood. Like we never understood the complexities of verbs to rhythm, notes to chords. Dissonance seems like bliss, but really nothing else can capture our interest long enough to sit and listen. I've seen it all, I've done it all, now where's my revolution, Ma? Where's my struggle? What can I dig out of the ashes and discover, reinvent, pull apart, and destroy? What can I give to my children when they are kicking, screaming, begging for anything to rebel against? And I can throw it in their faces, the golden days, the upset we had to face, and I can call them complacent, misguided, cheap, too feeble to dance without a respirator. But at least the aesthetics of our thin, gangly bodies are pleasing to the eye, and we have time on our hands. We have time on our hands, these hands made of apples and teeth made of rock salt. But I have an eating disorder, and somewhere between binging and purging, I found it so substantial, the amount of time wasted on trying to find something, anything to give me motion and set fire to the hearth in the hearts of the youth, who all grew up blaming the mother, the father, the tap water for our emaciated bodies and low cholesterol. Apathy, apathy, apathy isn't so bad.
uprooted emotions, dehydrated and migrated. Eating away at each aging branch, leaving bruised backs under preschool suns, hiding behind tinted lenses. The ropes unbraid themselves, crimped and uncoordinated, to the background music of garbage trucks emptying and your faceless neighbors making love in another language. The Thujone ambience hypnotizes you with eyelids spread and irises shut. Underdressed disdain and roiled resentments immunize us into an exhale. Suspiro, let us mourn the living as the clock still ticks in our deteriorating wallets. Pocket heartbeat, a metronome, keeping pace with our hyperventilating cognitions as at the end of every line is a decimal point, begging us to be more specific. But without molars, imagination is too bloody to savor, dripping from our sedated tongues like a promise, and we all go colorblind. Never meant for it to feel this way. Our monochromatic voices turn to dust, hashing each other out to the palms of our hands as poetry sobs on tattered street corners for pocket change. No one ever got anywhere without making some noise, and I have seen talent after talent suffocate themselves beneath layers of toilet tissue and plaster of Paris in fear of breaking. But I am going to string each one of them along by their vocal cords in a Dadaist display. It is time for the effervescence to spasm your irises and let the transilliance through. This is only the beginning.
With teeth much larger and whiter, we brand those we love. A canvas once blank, now half gone, and we'll do it again. Until there's nothing left but a wooden frame. Until you stand and applaud. Until you all go home and try it yourself. Take hold of your staff, 4 fingers hugging it westward, a sturdy thumb meeting it from the east, and walk forward, sideways maybe. Do you want to be a part of our team? Fight the wind before it cracks, turn the sky the color of your mother's hair, and speak without the leavening of lips, without temptation of forethought, what agony we dive into. Learn security's fight our expression, like wood fighting water back. This land was made to be flooded, sir, and you must sound like this, and you must look like this, and when I come up to you and say what I must, you must respond the way that you must. What I'm talking about is cannibalism. What I'm hoping for is exposing each slab too long, make it too bright, tie a fishing hook to it and send it down to hibernate in an endless night. Until you've walked, and it's all right to come out again and to retach your bones. Fickle, but they're still bones. Every now and again, you've got to feel your bones. So do you want to be a part of our team? Fight the wind before it cracks, turn the sky the color of your mother's hair, and speak without the levying of lips, without the temptation of forethought, what agony we've dived into. Learn security's fight our expression, like wood fighting water back. This land was made to be flooded, sir. We spent 25 years of our lives sleeping on fabric holding in cotton, an incubator built of 4 walls that hold your body in, a body with eyelids closed, holding the color in, speaking words that we only say when the leather will hold them in. Do you want to be a part of our team?